放了进去。Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's just wait a while to get some people in. All right. So if you guys are watching the live on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, if you don't mind, help me to share the live. Help me share the live, please. Yeah. Okay. Today we have. Let's just start off with looking at what news we have today, which is 8:30. As usual, every Thursday we have the unemployment claim. All right. So unemployment claim previous is 211. Forecast 215. So as usual, if it's less than the forecast, then it's good for the currency. Right? So we need it to be at least lower than the 215. Then it will be good for the dollar, which makes gold to dump. Okay. Okay. So let's look at. Okay. So we start with gold as usual. Yeah. We start with gold as usual. Okay. So gold, we have this change in the market structure which happened today early morning, right? Basically, if you look at this candle here, it's at Thursday 18 April at 4:45 a.m. All right, the time is 4:45 a.m. So we have this change, which means we know that on the 15-minute the market is coming down, right? It's a downtrend on the 15-minute. But if you look at hour 4, right, hour 4 is still an uptrend for me, which is from this line to this line here, right? From this low to this high. So it's still a uptrend for me on hour 4. Okay, so on the 15-minute, we can try and get a sell position. All right, looking back at hour 4, all right, hour 4, we are looking to buy at about this level here, right? Basically, this whole block, which actually covers the behind candles here as well. All right, which we see there's a tap in already. All right, which is this candle here at 4:45. All right, the tap in is at 4:45, but there's no confirmation for us to take a buy, right? But what I see on minute 15 is when this break happens, I do see a momentum coming downwards. All right, so at about this level or this level here, we can see a downwards move. Okay, probably just a retracement and creating another confirmation, right? We want to see right now it's going up, right? It's up like this, right? We want to see this dump, something like this, right? With this break, then we can take this entry here and buy it back to the top. Okay, that's what my view on gold is. Okay, so for me on my hour 4, which is my bigger time frame, I'm still looking for buy position. Okay, but we need to see this continue to move forward, because on the 15-minute we don't have a confirmation, right? So if let's say we take this on the 15-minute, right, and as this as a break here, okay, just for example, if we use this as a break here, right, even though if you get your fib, you still don't get the price coming back to the 50 or the 618 for us to start buying, right? So that is why I will temporarily on the minute 15, I'll be looking for sales opportunity. All right. So on the 1 minute, if I'm going to be aggressive, I'll be looking at somewhere here. As soon as this breaks, then I will look for a possible sell position. All right, this will be for gold. Okay. Moving on, let's move to GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD on the hour 4, it's downwards move. We are waiting for it to retrace back on the hour 4 here. Right, so on the 15-minute, what I see is basically an upwards movement going up, right? So from this white line to this line here is where I'm targeting to start buying back to the top, right? Because if you look at here, we have this change here, right, and a BOS, and then another change. We took a sell here yesterday, all right. It before it hit the TP about this level here, it actually token our break even before it dumped, right? So we are currently looking at this change here now, and we are looking on the 15-minute, which is from here to here. All right, so this is where we will target for buy. Okay, let me just remove this. Okay, so on the 15-minute, I will be looking to buy at about this range here or this range here, right? Either one of these two zones. Okay, so 15-minute GBP USD I'm buying, gold 15-minute I'm selling, right? Okay, we are still waiting for this. I'm just going to set an alert. Alright, alert's been set. Okay, let's move on to another pair. Okay, we'll just go through a very quick analysis, right, before we start looking for opportunities. Alright, so Euro AUD, I'm looking to buy at this level here. Right, this level here is a little bit high risk because it's above the 50, right, which is in the 15-minute zone. But I'm looking to buy actual one is here on the hour 4. Alright, so Euro AUD, I'm still going to wait out a little while more to see if we can actually get something out of this. Alright. Okay, GBP AUD, hour 4 is also an uptrend. Right, hour 4 is an uptrend. Which we have from here to here. Okay, looking at the minute 15, it's currently coming down. Okay, it's currently coming down. At this range here, why I didn't take it is because this whole block here is a little huge and it has been mitigated. It's not once, but 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th time already. Right, so the possibility of this reversing going up is that's also there, right? Because the price couldn't, right? So we'll see how this will play out. Okay, moving on to UCAT. Okay, so UCAT, my zone is basically from here to here, right, on the hour 4. Okay, moving on to the minute 15. I have a change in the market structure, which is here coming down, right, here coming down, and then here going up. Okay, so if I look at this here, I have another change in the market structure, right? Let me just double check on hour 4. Alright, sorry, actually my hour 4 zone is here. Here, right? This is my hour 4 zone from this range to this range. Okay, moving on to the 15, it's where we will look for buy. Okay, and currently we have, which is this momentum here, breaking this low, coming downwards. Okay, in order for us to buy, we need to see some confirmation, a confirmation which is something like this, right, on the 15. Like this, right? The moment we have this confirmation, we'll go down to the minute 1. We'll wait for this to retrace on the minute 1, right? And then another change in the market structure on minute 1 here, and then we'll start buying back to the top. So this is minute 15 and this is minute 1, which minute 15 is also coming down at the same time, right? So right now on the minute 15, I'll be looking, because here I don't have a proper retracement here, right? So, which we see there's a retracement here, right? So what I'm actually looking for is right now for this price to break below here. Okay, to break this price here. Alright, to break this price, and then we can look at targeting this high to be broken again. Okay, so I'm going to wait for a little bit more confirmations before I take a trade on USD CAD. Not forgetting USD later, we will have the news coming in at 8:30. Alright, so we'll just wait out a while more. Okay, Euro USD is still a long wait. Okay, it's changed and it's moving up on the hour 4. Right, minute 15, there's not much to see at the moment. It's also within the same range as well. Okay, so I'm guessing that we will be definitely waiting for a little bit for Euro USD. Alright, so this is NZD USD. It has already tapped into the hour 4 zone that we are looking to sell. Alright, it's where we are looking to sell. So hopping onto the minute 15. We need to get a confirmation before we can start buying. Okay, minute 15, I have another break here. Alright, so on the minute 15, I'll be seeing this one break below first. Alright, basically break this price. Okay, breaks this price, and then I will look into M1 for a entry. Okay, that's what I'll be looking for. So for NZD USD, we will be selling it because based on our 4, this is where we are selling. Okay, let me just recap here. Right, my zone is from here to here. This is my range is here to here. These are my zones where I'll be selling, right, which is my supply levels. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on this to see if we can actually manage to snatch a trade or two out of this. All right. Okay. Hi. Based on your analysis, you are predicting the market will fall first for XAU USD. Okay. Okay. So for gold, basically, on the hour 4, we know that the price is moving up, right? Because in order for the price to reverse, to become a downtrend, all right, we need the price to actually break out from this orange line here, right? The candle needs to close below, right? Why I say so is because if you look at this price here, right, these are the hour 4 zones here, right? We know the price is going up, right? And then it did this change here, which comes down. We have a break of structure here as well, which the price is coming down, right? But unfortunately, this level couldn't hold to push the price down. Instead, it pumped, right? So we have this break here, a clean break, right? And what we get is basically the price retrace and then continue by collecting this demand area, right? This demand area. Okay. You can also use this whole stretch here, right? So it collected this demand and then it start pumping, right? It's basically where you predict the market. I wouldn't say you predict, but you will kind of know where the market is heading to, right? It may sound a little, how do I put it? You can call it a prediction, right? So on my hour 4, I'm looking for the market to continue, all right, to continue pumping and then eventually hitting this high again, and then obviously to go even higher. All right, so but on my 15-minute, right, what I see is initially the price has changed direction coming down here. All right, we have a break of structure as well, couldn't hold, broke above, changed the structure, gone up, right, and then here changed again, which is yesterday, and right now we know on 15-minute short-term wise the market is coming down. Alright, so that is why I have these two supply level where I'm looking for sells. Alright, so I will hop on to my 1 minute, alright, which is this level here. It's a aggressive entry for gold. Just give me a minute. Okay, so we have this candle closing below here. Right, we have this candle closing below here, which we know that, okay, the market being aggressive enough, it will probably, give you the opportunity that you want. Okay, so entry will be somewhere here, stop from here, giving a little bit more room to breathe, about another 15 pips. So that would be about 31 pips stop. Sorry. Okay. And you target it back to the low. Just give me a minute, yeah, while I do this, then I will reply to you guys' comments. Okay, so this is where you will be targeting on the 15th, right? Potentially. Okay, so on the 15 minute, I'm looking to take a short position. Okay, 2318 zone. 2318. 2318. Basically, okay, if you ask me, right, my zone, I don't give myself like 20, 30 pip, 40 pip, right? I just take a zone based on what the market gives me, right? So before, why am I taking this whole candle is because you can also be using this one here, right? Because this is where the candle breaks above here. If you look at this one here, I'll just remove this because these lines is the same, right? This one here is indicate on the 15th. This is a hour 4, right? So you see I have a BOS on the H4 here, right? So this is the last candle before the break, right? When this break happened, it already retraced, came in, collected this this demand area, all right, and then started pumping. And you see this one collected again, left a very long shadow, and then it pumped, right? Yes, it did not reach back to the top, it retraced again, but it's where it's a destination where it gives that, all right, at this second attempt here, it actually respected, gone almost half, more than half, right, before collecting the full plate. Okay, so why I'm using this zone here, right? Because we see this break here, all right? This candle broke, it wasn't being mitigated yet until this happens, right? Which is last night. This candle actually came back into this zone, which of course my zone is given at, let me just show you how many pip. It's a very huge zone, which is about a 300 pip, right? So in that 300 pip, in order for me to take an advantage, I need to look for confirmations, right? So basically, like I've said, why I did not take a buy since morning today is because the price came in here, right? And even though if I'm being very aggressive, I'll be using this high to be broken, right? Yes, it's has broken. And if you get your feet out from this low to the high, it has break. It did not come back to the 5 or the 0.5 or the 618. You continue pulling it, it still haven't reached, right? So that is why I said there's no reason for me to buy unless it gives me a retracement. So 2318 is also in the zone, all right? I would say it's slightly out of the zone. If you're looking at way far, 2318 would be somewhere here, close to, all right? If the price would have come here, it probably will just give us a wick, a shadow. Or if the candle body closes below this orange line here, this orange color horizontal line, if it closes below this one, then we'll be looking at a downtrend really on our fall. Okay. Potentially the USD will be weakened and creating new all-time high. Technically, yes, right? Because of the conflict in Iran, Israel-Iran war that's currently ongoing, it will definitely give a bad impact to the US, right? So if war happens, and maybe you guys also should know that, maybe you guys would have already known, if war happens, then obviously gold will skyrocket because gold is a safe haven, right? So yeah. Okay, so just give me a minute. Okay, so this entry here will be a little bit riskier. All right, because we are selling in the middle when we know our fall market is going up, right? So we hop on to the minute 15. Yes, we know market is coming down. All right, but why am I still hesitating on taking this trade? Right, why am I still hesitating is because in order for me to get a proper confirmation, right, to be much more conservative, I will be looking at this low here to be taken off. Right, I need a break in below this price, below here. Right, why do I say so? Is because if you look at minute 1, all right, 15 minutes is where my bigger time frame is for the sell, right? So if I'm using the 15 minutes as my big time frame to sell, I need a confirmation in minute 1. All right, so minute 1 you have 2 options, which is either to be a little bit more conservative, right, which we have said countless time, right? You see this price moves, right? In order to sell, you need this to break below here, right? Breaking this price, retrace, and then we can dump, right? So that is what we see here, right? On the 1 minute, we have this one here. We have this BOS, right? The price comes down, we need this to break below here, this low, and then a retrace back, and then we'll start taking a sell, right? Why do I have one here is because this is where a little bit more aggressive entry, right? If you're willing to take the risk, right? Because this is the last candle before breaking the high, right? This is the last bearish candle. So with this break and it comes back, we need the low to be taken out here, right? So you can use this level or you can use this level, right? Either one. So of course, as usual, the flip from the top to the bottom, right? And of course, entry is at 618 or 0.5, depending on whichever price levels you prefer. For me, I'll prefer it at the 0.6, but taking it at 0.5, which means you won't be missing out of any trade. Okay. So you're selling? No, not yet, because for me, why I'm not being so aggressive on gold, because now it's 8:27. In about 3 minutes, we have the news coming out for USD, right? Which is the unemployment claim, which is it's predicting that it's at previous is 211, forecast is 215, and we know that actual less than forecast is good for the currency, right? If we are using the forecast and the previous, this is bad for the currency, which means gold will move up. But if the actual comes out below 215, then gold will start dumping, right? So that is why I don't want to take a trade now. We have about another 1 minute and 30 seconds, right? So I want to be a little bit more conservative before the news. So that is why I've decided to actually use this level to be broken before I start selling. Okay, so I'm just going to wait out a little more and see how the price plays out. In about 1 more minute, then we'll know. All right. This strategy I've been using since quite some time already. Not only on gold, but I've been using on currency, WTI, US 30, BTC. You still can use it, right? Basically, all the if you look at this one here, all these red marks is where is the pairs that I'm looking for, right? But mainly I'll be looking at gold and also GBP USD, WTI and US 30. All right, 30 more seconds, 30 more seconds. Then we'll have a decision on where we will be taking it. And because this maximum TP, if you took it, right, it's a 7.7 risk to reward, which is 1 to 7, which gives you a total of 300 pips in profit, right, with risking almost 40 pips. But to be conservative, we'll see how it goes. Okay, news is coming out. You see the spike, it gone up and came back down in an instant. Right, you see this spike. If you look at minute one, yeah, this is minute one. You guys saw it, right? It pumped and then dumped, and it's just stuck in that price range now. A total of 30 pips at the moment. I will see what the result is. Result is 212, which is good for the US, right? But you see the price here is stuck here, right? It's hardly moving down, right? It's hardly moving down. So I'll wait for this to dump, breaking this low, then I'll be looking for an entry.
Just a kiss and you were gone.
For now, we just monitor on gold first, right? So that we won't be missing out on this trade. You see, why do I have it marked here, right? Came back, couldn't break, rejected. From this low, it has rejected about 27 pips already. That's the reason why I decided to use this as a level for me, as a point of interest where I need this price to be broken before I start taking a sell, right? Of course, to be, if you take a higher risk here, right, you take a sell here, right, then, you know, big risk, big reward, right? From here to here, you already have a 1-to-1, right? Because this drop here, is 43 pips, and the stop loss is only 39, almost 40 pips, right? You already have a 1-to-1. Okay, so that is why I'm just waiting for a confirmation before I jump in.
to the party, and maybe that's alone until the light goes. We're burning
If you guys have any questions, you can ask me, alright?
selling a dream.
I'll set an alert for this, so I'll be notified. Okay, let's move on. Euro USD at the moment, there's still no confirmation. Okay, there's still no confirmation. Okay, AUD USD, we have a break above. Okay, this is where we are looking at the zone on the 15th. On hour 4, our full zone here, so we are looking to buy it back at least to the 50, right? So I'll be looking to buy at about this level on AUD USD, okay, before I start selling again. Alright. Okay, NZD JPY. Right, this one is definitely a goner. We tap into this final zone here. Right, looking at the 15. Exactly USD, I'm still waiting for a confirmation before I can actually jump in, right? So I need a confirmation to happen first for NZD JPY. Because on my 15 minutes, this is where I'm selling also, right? From this zone to this zone, right? Hour 4, it's also where I'm looking to sell because it has retraced back. Okay, so if you look at hour 4, this is the whole zone here, right? Which is in between the 15 minute. Okay, we are also looking at about this level to sell. We are also looking at about this level here to sell on the 4 hour. This is for NZD JPY. So on the 15 minute, this is my zone here to sell. Right, price came in. This is where it took out. We have the same deal, which is same as gold, which it actually, because basically this candle here 830, it did this spike and then dump. Alright, which is showing signs that is the US dollar is currently strengthening a little. Okay, but we'll see if this would actually move on further, right, before we actually decide on something. Right, because on hour 4 we still have multiple zones up here. Right, so we'll look into this as well. Okay, AUD JPY, I'm still waiting for the sell position at about one of this zone here. Okay, we will be waiting a little while more before we actually get any confirmation. Okay, EuroCAD is once again tapping in. This is the minute 15 one. This is my hour 4 zone. Alright, so I'll be looking into this as well. Okay, GBP JPY is still ranging here on the 15. 4 hour, we still haven't get a tap in, so it's definitely a wait game. USD JPY is still not moving as much as we want it, right? Because this is my 15-minute range, right? It's not breaking up or breaking down. Okay, CAD JPY, it's still here. We are looking to buy, which we need to come back below here. And Euro JPY would be on a rise at the moment. because we have this break already. So it's where we are looking to see a proper retracement before we start buying it. Okay. Okay, GBP USD on the 15, we can start looking for buy. Alright. We will start looking for buys currently at this level here and here. Alright, so for GBP USD on the 1 minute, if I'm taking a buy, I'm not sure how aggressive you guys are. Alright, I'm not sure how aggressive you guys are. Price has currently gone by a bit. I will still go ahead and set a pending order. Okay, I have set a buy limit. I'm not sure how aggressive you guys are, but I'm going to give this a try to see if we can actually get something out of GBP USD. You're only making it worse when you call like you always do when you want someone. You took away a year of my fucking life and I can't get it no more. So when I see those tears, okay, I'm just taking a bit of a risk on GBP USD here. Okay, placing a buy at this 618. I know the price has collected already and gone by a bit. We'll see if this will retrace a little bit more because it's just not too far off. Alright, so basically why I did so is because on the hour 4 it's a basically this is a higher risk, right? We are counter trending. Right, so on hour 4 we know the price is coming down. Right, but in order for the price to continue to dump, usually most of the time, right, the price will have to retrace until a certain level to figure out, alright, that's where the supply level is, and then it will continue to dump. Right, so right now it's at this level here, which I'm targeting the price to go back up. On the hour 4, it would be at hour 4 would be at this level here. Alright, this is where I'm targeting the price to come back to. Okay, but if I look at the 15 and I'm using the 15 minute as my bigger time frame, right? On 15 minute, I have this final change here, which I know the market is going up, right? So that is why I'm taking a little bit of risk by placing a buy at this this demand, because it's currently here, and if it comes to this demand, I will also be reacting at this price here. So either once it happens, I'm going to take a position. Alright, so currently it's at my first zone, which the price tapped in after the news, right? And I'm using a slightly aggressive entry by using this final bearish candle, this bullish candle here. Alright, because this is coming down, I need to use a bullish candle. This is the bullish high. It broke above. Right, we have a break above here, coming down, we take this final candle, broke above, a fib from here to here, entry at the 618. Alright, so that is why I'm taking a little bit of risk to see if this price can reverse back to the top side. Alright, but of course I will manage this trade a little much more conservatively. Alright, so as soon as the price reaches to this level, I'm not counting the pips. Alright, when it comes to this level, where it starts to retrace, it's where I will start to break even my trade. Alright, it's where I will start to break even my trade and see if it could run further higher. Alright, so we are currently up by just very minor profit. Okay, we are profiting at about 1 pip for now, right? 2 pips. Alright, we'll see how this is going to turn out. Right, so since I'm in for GBP USD, gold I will still wait for this to break. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Alright, we'll focus on GBP USD for now because we are in. So yesterday we also took a GBP USD trade, right? We took a sell yesterday. Managed to scalp a little profits before hitting our BE, and today I'm also taking in GBP USD. Alright, looking good. We are currently up by 3 pips. Alright, just minor profits. Minor profits. When the price taps this level, you can feel free to break even your trade and let it run. I'm not going to take any partials. I'm just going to break even and then I'm going to let it run. I'm going to be in a risk-free trade. Alright, because at 3 pips from here now, right? So saying if up to here, we are only up in a total of 6.4 pips, right? 6.4 pips. I'm pretty sure you guys are not happy with what you are seeing, right? You are not happy to close out the trade, but don't forget at this 6.4 pip, all right, we are almost a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. All right, we are almost up in a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, right? So that is what I'm aiming for. So when we have that 1-to-1, that's where you start to break even your trade. All right, meaning that if let's say you're risking, let's say if this from the entry to the stop loss you are losing $1. If you are losing $1, when it comes to here you are gaining $1, right? So that's where you need to break even your trade and let it run and see how far it can go. All right, so that's what I'm targeting. You basically, when you plan your trade, you have your trading plans all set up, right? You just trade according to your trading plan. If you plan it this way, you trade it this way, right? Don't go and mess up how you want to trade this, or you know, if you should trade in a different way, right? Don't do that. I've done that in the past and I know how hard it is. Alright, we are almost there. You can actually start break even your trade. I'm going to break even at about just slightly above the entry. Alright, so my break even is at 1.24516. 1.24516. Okay, we are still seeing a sign of the price moving up. Okay, we are definitely up already. Okay, up by 10 pips, 10 pips. We are up 10 pips. You can decide to take a little bit of your profit. Okay, I will take a little bit of my position. I'm taking about close to 50%. I've taken 50% of it. I'm letting the balance of 50% to continue to run. Okay, whoever is in, please give me some likes. Okay, we are still climbing, we are still climbing. Okay, we are up by 10 pips. Yeah. So if you guys are in, make sure you guys take a little bit of your profits. Alright, and then let the rest continue running. If you are afraid, you can choose to close all if you want. I'm taking the risk, I'm holding since I'm out by 50%, yeah. If you guys are following me, if you want to take a risk, right, you can place your break even at 1.24516. Right, this is my break even price. Right? Since we are already risk free, okay, since we are already risk free, we'll just let it to run. Alright, we'll let it to run. Where your TP for GBP USD? Sorry, I just saw your comment. I also buy yesterday at 1.240. My TP is here on the 15-minute high. 1.24846. That's my TP. That's my TP. Alright, that's where I'm targeting. Alright, it's just a total of 33 pips, right? But I'm fine with that because that's my plan, right? That's my trading plan. I will trade according to that. Okay, I'm just gonna let this run. Since I'm risk free, yeah, I'm risk free. Okay, let's look at gold. Gold at the moment, we still got nothing, right? It's not breaking below here. Let's go, let's go. Almost 11 pips. We are targeting a maximum risk to reward of 1 to 4.68. Alright? That's the maximum we are targeting. Alright, so we smashed GBP USD yesterday, and today we also managed to get a little out of GBP USD. Alright? Alright, congrats to those of you who have followed me, taken my entry. Alright, this entry basically we took it slightly late about this candle here, right? But it barely have any drawdown, right? In a 1 minute candle, right? Entry at this level here, dumped a little bit, and then it's just started to pump and continue, right? We are up by 12 pips already. So our first target is here, which we have already achieved, right? That is a 1 to 1 risk to reward, right? The 1 to 1 is about this level, which we have taken a bit of partials, right? This level. Now we look to 1 to 2. We are almost there. We are almost there. This is 1 to 2. Right? As soon as we hit this 1 to 2, we'll take a little bit more partials, yeah? We'll take a little bit more. If you want, you can actually start taking, because from this high here to here, it's only 0.7 pips, right? If you look at the current price, is about 3 pips away already, right? So TikTok, I'm going to be ending my live. Okay, if you want to miss out on another opportunity, make sure you hop into my Telegram channel. Alright, this is my Telegram channel. Make sure you guys hop in, and you will get updates from me in regards to this trade, and also incoming new trades later. Alright, so TikTok, thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on the New York stream as well. Alright, thank you, and I'll see you soon.
You're just like my favorite song going round and round my head. Like my favorite song going round and round my head. 5 days some freeway right shotgun with you. Two hearts in a fast lane, we had big dreams and blue. Chase we try to make, and I still feel alive. Where are you now? Where are you now?
Alright, gold I'm still looking, yeah. I'm still looking. I still don't have a confirmation yet. I'm still waiting for confirmation, yeah. As for other pairs right now, definitely there's nothing that you can take. WTI as well, I'm not taking any because I don't have a confirmation. Okay, and this price also didn't actually give us the possible entry. Right, it barely tapped into the 0.5. Right, it barely tapped into the 0.5 and it just went up like crazy. Right, it has left and it's still ongoing. Right, US 30. US 30 is not in my zone yet, so I can't be taking any trades at the moment. Alright, other pairs also there's no possibility. Gold, we're still waiting, like I've said, and GBP USD trade has been running already.
I told them my allegiance, you went down. Hands up over head. Jesus said, hands up on my head. It's the Smart for me, come to call.
Alright, so I'm going to be ending my live. Alright, so once again, congrats to anyone that has followed me in taking this GBP USD trade. Barely any drawdown. Alright, so congrats to you guys, and make sure you guys are in my channel as well. Alright, because I'll be updating the price when I'm taking partials again. Right, so basically if you want to know it, you can take a look at this price here and also this price, partials here, and then the balance I'm going to run to TC. Right, you can start taking now if you want. It's only about 1 pip, 2 pip away, or maybe 3 pips now. Right, so it's up to you. Okay, I'm going to hold it until I see this price here being hit. Alright, so gold, at the moment I don't have anything yet, so I'm still going to wait out until I see something for gold. Okay, and other pairs is basically not tradable at the moment. Alright, so I will come back live tomorrow as well, basically the last day of the week, and make sure you guys hop in. Alright, don't miss out, otherwise then you'll be missing out trades like this. Alright, so thank you guys for joining my live, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, New York session. Alright, so thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.